Hey there everybody. I'm doing this video on my new Skjold bass. I've been getting asked a lot of questions about it, so I figured I'd just do one video to tell you guys everything about it. It's a new model. Pete has developed something to get a certain sound I was going for, and it works so well. He's doing it as an official model and an option on certain other models. I was calling it the Catacomb. As you can see, it's take the strap off. It appears to be a pretty thick bass. It's actually much lighter than it looks. The reason being is just like the name implies, it's chambered. It's a catacomb model, so it's catacombs. Essentially this brown strip here is solid, and it's fully chambered on both sides of that. As far as the technical specs, I had Pete shoot me all the information because I'm not good with the technical stuff. So it is, the top and the back are both box elder. The core wood is African whitewood with a, I'm not sure what, I think it's a wenge middle piece there. The neck is wenge with a strip of purple heart. You can see. The fingerboard is zircote. Just a beautiful looking piece of wood. And then the electronics, we have the same kind of ramp pickup integrated design that Pete and I talked about a while back that's on my signature bass. And this is my new favorite thing. I just love this. I have it on all my basses now. It's essentially, there's two pickups inside of there. It's just an oversized mold, so it's kind of an integrated ramp. Just one nice clean playing surface. It's got, let's see, Skjold tone dual mid control with boosting. Basically, we've got passive and active mode. These are volume pots for each of the pickups. So front pickup volume, rear pickup volume. And then you push it down and you engage the preamp. And this is just the tone control and then a parametric mid. So boost and cut and frequency select here. What's nice about this is that he's made it so when you say cut a mid frequency, it has this kind of slope, and so it actually serves to boost the bass and treble a little bit, and as you change the frequency, the curve kind of sweeps along. But you can actually get some nice sounds by cutting the mids, which is something I had never played with before. It's also got a boost. If you pull this knob up, it boosts, and you can set it to boost the bass at either 40, 60, 80, or 100 hertz. With a gain boost that's adjustable from 2 to 12 dB. He set that all up for me beforehand. I haven't touched it. But I've been loving this bass. With all of my active basses, I've never been so into the passive sound of them. I always use the preamp to get my tone, and with this bass, 95% of the time I use it passively. It just sounds so good to me. One thing I should also mention is the frets. Essentially mandolin frets. They're small frets, and it's a small Evo Gold frets. It's some new alloy, which apparently is pretty tough. Doesn't wear very quickly at all. But we're going for a more kind of a woodier sound. I wanted a more organic tone. One thing I really wanted with this bass was for it to be even all the way across, because almost every 6-string bass I've ever had, the C string seemed a little bit thin to me. It sounded like a different string from the rest, if you know what I mean. And he's really achieved that on this bass. So I wanted to be able to get that kind of open, pseudo-upright, kind of Steve Swallowy, almost acoustic jazz, you know, big body jazz guitar type sound if I wanted, or a little bit of muting, be able, you know, kind of more of a thumpy, more closer, you know, closer to an upright, as close as you can get anyway. But man, you can really, just by virtue of having these two separate volumes for the pickups, really can get just about any sound that I wanted to get out of the bass. Now they're both full on in passive mode. You back that front pickup just a back just a hair. You get, you know, a lot more bite, and the notes become much more pointed. I've tended to use the preamp as actually just a bit of a solo boost. So if I kick the preamp in and I have that bass boost engaged, it just bumps the sound just a little bit and rounds it out just a little bit more. I might have bumped it too much there. Passive. And then bumped with the bass boost on. Without the bass boost. So just completely flat, but there is a tone control, so I don't know what flat actually is with that. It's pretty thick to pretty clear and bright. And I'm playing through my computer speakers, a little 4-inch M audios, so you're not getting the best bass tone computer speakers direct into a camera, so. But you can get a pretty good idea. Wrong key, but whatever. So you can get a lot of mostly back pickup, just a little bit of front pickup. Pretty clean, pretty clear. All front pickup, just a little bit of back pickup. All front pickup. All back pickup, which I never really use. It's a little too. Primarily, I just go all front pickup passive, and if I want a little more of that modern punch, I'll roll the back pickup on. If that's a little too thick, I'll just roll the front off a little. And if I really need to, I can engage the preamp, play with the tone a little bit. Something's rattling in here. I think it's the window. I apologize about that. So there you have it in a nutshell. It's the Catacomb model. The body style is that of the, what he calls the Skjold Slayer. And again, mine's 26 fret. This lower horn is designed both to give you tons of access up here, but also to sit nicely on your leg, and you know, it just holds the bass where you want it when you're playing it. But he can also do the Catacomb thing. He said he's going to start introducing that as an option for all models, all whaleback models, which would include my signature bass. That's a whaleback body design. So he's going to offer the Catacomb option as something on all the Skjold Slayers and the whaleback body styles. And I knew I was going to love this bass right away, because even acoustically, you can't hear it, but it sounds great. It has a great bass tone. Also, the bridge. This is actually the Dominique de Piazza bridge. We couldn't get it to operate exactly as we wanted. The idea is that it makes it sound fretless, so we wound up shaving down the saddles a little bit for an intonation point. And but Pete has been working on a design, not like this, that's going to do the fretless thing, the fretless sound, but is going to help give more of an acoustic tone. So I'm probably going to swap that out at some point and Pete will be offering that as an option as well. Yeah, more acoustic sounding version coming out for new models is what Pete wrote me. So there you have it in a nutshell. This is the Catacomb 4-chambered model 6-string officially. And this is the best bass I've ever owned. I haven't, other than using my 4-string for certain songwriter and funk gigs where I just feel the 6 strings don't feel right to me on every gig. But every non-4-string gig I haven't even wanted to play anything but this bass. It really has kind of covered all the spectrums for me. I use it in salsa bands, jazz trios, most every instrumental setting. So there you have it. I love it. I know it looks pretty. It's about 10 pounds, lighter than it looks being that thick. And also I had this model, you know, I have this duo strap that I've released through Groove Gear, and one of the options which Pete is offering is an inset strap button in the back for anybody who might be using that or any similar type of strap. So, which is pretty great. So that just clicks right in there. Normal strap buttons. And then it just sits right where I like it. So it's totally dialed in for me. This is exactly what I was hoping for, and he certainly delivered. So there that is. The Skjold 4-chamber Catacomb 6-string. Thank you.